keep it.
Is it gonna be like ultra tensile strength, white hair, or something?
Well, I mean, if you are correct in the assumption that this is a full unicorn, then just about every piece of it could be used for something.
Guys, let's keep it. Even the meat. I'll eat it and become a glorious god with wonderful hair.
Actually, Aodin, you're the only one really that might have encountered this. Give me an Arcana check. Actually, Keegan, you can roll this as well.
I was about to say, he's a dwarf. He's...
Yeah, I'm from the deep dark. So.
Yeah, he didn't take the spell pouches, right?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah, I did.
I do get advantage. Nope.
Okay, Keegan, you don't ever remember hearing this, but Aodin, you do know that although the idea of killing a unicorn for the elves would have been high treason.
Abomination.
Yeah, abomination, yeah. You do know that some of the more savage races told tales that unicorn meat had amazing healing properties and never spoiled, and that the hooves of a unicorn, if properly processed, could be used to give another creature the ability to run through the plains.
I want to strap that to my feet.
You also know then that the horn of a unicorn was supposedly tied into the unicorn's ability to tell the future, and the pelt was tied into their ability to vanish and appear wherever they needed to be at will.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of hoped that the unicorn would just sort of come back.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I thought was going to happen. It would revive itself.
Regenerate, but like so as long as you haven't destroyed the horn, it will just reform.
Yeah, I was hoping so bad.
Maybe you need to put it all in put it all in a cauldron and cook it
guys,
for a bit.
I just wanted to say it's like 2 minutes until touchdown for the NASA thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got it playing, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, if I'm distracted, that's why. Yes, so you know.
Okay. Digital spellbook, what are we doing with it?
I think Aiden took all of it that he needed, right?
I gave him a copy of it. We could sell the thing blank or sell the whole thing whole. But I deleted. I'm deleting the 3. We have a copy of them all, so don't worry about that. But I did delete the 3 unknown chronomancy and lunamancy spells.
Oh, you delete those?
Yes, but I did make a copy of them first. 2. 1 for me, for him. Just do with it.
You're all cheering.
I mean, you probably know this already, but I would advise you not to use the spell until we figure out what it does without using it. Because in character, we don't know what this actually does.
Oh, I know.
Guys, I
made a copy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo! Yay, NASA.
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 Okay, so we have
NASA.
We have 3 boxes of stuff.
Oh, sorry. Before I got distracted there. When you delete that spell, Doc.
Yeah.
You watch as the spell book in your hands appears to age about 800 years and crumble to dust.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice one, guys. Well played.
Well, I made a copy of all of them anyway, so.
Yep. Brilliant. Okay, I will delete the spellbook and replace it with dust of spellbook.
Sometimes
nobody's paying attention.
It triggers security.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I'm gonna flip through that black book. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, well, that leaves us with box 1, box 3, and box 6 with stuff in. and box 7 with the black book, and then the gold.
I suggest we bury box 6 somewhere outside of Titan for
Is that
later
the one
use.
with all the necromancer thing, lookalike things?
No, it has with the large explosive.
Okay, I will take the revolving crossbow and the Doslu out, and I'm gonna put in the dagger. The heavy clothes, and how much is are the revolving pistols and musket worth?
I mean, a musket in this time of age, more antique value. Than...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That would be more finding the right buyer for it than.
Yeah, you need to find someone who's really into the Revolutionary War of 1113, when Titan fought against the rebels of Gilchrist. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do it like this. Okay, how's that look? And then we'll hide box 6 somewhere.
Okay. You're not leaving it with bad company.
No way, not a chance. I want to use it against them.
Oh yeah, I want to use. Okay, maybe. Okay, we'll talk about it.
I grabbed the daggers, by the way.
Right.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I do want to use it against them later.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm also.
So you got the pair of dancing daggers. So
Yep.
You're taking the daggers?
Yeah.
I just deleted it. Oh.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, I was just looking at ideas for my build before I started going in deep into that thing.
Okay. So we got 4 boxes. Then we're taking with us. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's go to Titan.
Yeah. Is there any way of disposing of this black book? Like, can we wrap it in cloth or something?
If you
It's in my care. I have it. Box 7. I have box 7.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. A crossbow of infinite ammunition, is that just a standard crossbow that just... How does that work?
It is a crossbow.
Yep.
That basically every time you pull it back, an arrow appears.
Fascinating. It's a hand crossbow? Heavy crossbow? Light crossbow?
It would be a heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow.
Ah, it's too big for me.
Yeah.
Hey, where's you gonna sell that?
Okay. Heavy. Okay, I think we're good.
All right. Let's get going to Titan.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I will begin setting up leyline transmission.
I am not happy with this, but it is the only way.
Wait. Oh, I want to do something. I've been waiting for you to do this since forever. I'm gonna roll an Arcana to see if I understand what he's doing, Casey.
Okay.
Also,
Please don't fail this. Please don't fail this. I got the advantage.
they tell me where my card is, right?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I understand what he's doing? The spell-wise.
What was your Arcana roll?
22.
I
Oh, sorry, I was.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Because I have cell phone. I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
that would be
I'll
fine.
roll again. It's 23. I got advantage with my tablet.
Yes, you would understand what he's doing. He's actually basically converting you all to magical energy and traveling you along the ley line.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know if he understood what ley lands are because I can ask him later. This is for me later. No worries.
Mhm. And that's
Royal elf who doesn't understand ley lines.
I don't know that you're a royal elf. I just know that you're pointy ears.
The heavy pistol I retrieved, I don't have any ammo for it, right? So
there's no ammo in there.
no, I didn't think so. Okay. Well, I just occupied myself waiting, just cocking and releasing the trigger.
I'm trying to figure out this big gun. Casey, do you have a picture of it?
I can get one.
Cool.
Reverse image search.
BFG.
Yeah.
Basically trying to find the safety of it. Like, how does this thing work?
I had a few, and I'm just trying to remember which one I actually listed.
And just to be clear, after Keegan told everyone about being possessed, the whole splitting up items and renting and stuff like that, Roach always made sure to be in Keegan's company while that is happening.
Okay.
If we go to Titan, he's gonna
Hey,
be
Roach.
responsible for.
Hey, Roach, I'm
Yeah?
taking a dump. Leave me alone.
Is it a demon dump? Hang on.
No. I did have tacos last Tuesday, but no.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It is a demon one. No, no.
Yeah.
You truly are possessed.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Alright, let me just create a card for it.
Let me just check that again. I just want to make sure I read that correctly. The studded leather armor. Is that? Let me just check what it was again. Fire resistance. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Two plus one daggers. Are daggers monk weapons? They aren't, right?
I think
Yeah, they can. You can use daggers as monk weapons. Yeah.
So my
Ooh.
my dice with them would be higher.
Yes, you can. You can use them as natural weapons even. If you are.
I mean,
if you're-
with martial arts.
Yeah. So you can use them as a martial artist, as monk weapon, and you can also use them as claws if your character has claws or similar natural weapons.
Yeah, so that is the gun.
Very cool. Very cool.
Interesting.
I'll have, as he has like kind of holstered like on a sling there. He takes a cloak of some kind, cloth, and kind of hangs it over to kind of hide it a little bit.
So it's like a gamma gun or something.
I'm thinking sound waves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I
we
guess-
should throw
yeah.
it away. This thing is disgusting.
One thing that I will
What
say
the
about it is that the proportions on like the grip and such are not shaped right.
What do you mean?
It's not for humans, right?
Yeah, the grip is about as big around as a human arm. It's a very large grip.
Oh.
Interesting.
It looks like it's made for hands much larger than human hands.
What do I know that's much larger than a human that has hands?
Orcs.
An ogre, maybe?
Okay.
Would my power armor suit compensate for that?
Somewhat. It's still not the most comfortable. I mean, you can fire it,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's not a
But-
very comfortable grip.
What?
Casey,
What's
I
the
can.
trigger look like? Sorry.
The trigger it still looks like a trigger, but it's
Okay.
just the proportioning is wrong.
Question, Casey, real quick. Sophie wants to join and listen in. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So I can make my size one size greater than what I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would
You're
that
not solid when
impact
you
it?
do that, though, are you?
No, I can hurt things, but I'm not solid. That's true.
You can have it in your blob like.
Yeah, I
Tubes.
become pure electricity. I didn't think
Yeah.
about this.
I,
Think
if I
about
had
that.
hands, I could fire this thing.
I'm bigger. I can fire it now. Oh wait, I can't touch it.
Yeah,
Cast and large.
I didn't
There we
think.
go. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sophie.
I'm gonna
Not in the call yet.
He's not
Nope.
here.
Oh, it popped up and then it's disappeared again.
Well, once you add
She
people
is.
to
She's
Skype,
in the
it-
chat, not in the call.
Yeah.
Uh,
She needs to be like actually called.
Yeah. She can
Skype.
join though.
I
Can
thought
join
she had,
herself.
but it popped up, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna, while we wait for the spell to be cast, I'm gonna spend my time cocking the heavy pistol and just releasing and like making like noises.
Like a little child, really.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a fucking bounty hunter. You use those guns for work.
Well, he
Fuck.
really loves guns.
Yeah.
I'm,
really.
no, like you can like you can tell he doesn't have like an entertained look on his face. He looks kind of reminiscent.
Okay.
Okay, so when I start this traveling, you said before that I have to. Hey, Soph. You said before that I had to travel to the Royal and then along the other line connecting the Royal to Titan, correct?
That's correct, yes.
So it would take 2 casts.
No, you don't have to actually come out of the cast. We were just...
Oh,
pointing
I
out-
just bounce?
Yeah, we were just pointing out
Okay,
that's the route you would take.
Oh, the route. Okay, I was thinking, from my perspective, I was thinking I needed
Yeah,
to like
I don't
jump
think it
out
would
and
be a good-
cast.
I don't think it would be a good idea to jump out in the Royal. Shit
No,
can happen
it
there.
would not.
Yeah.
No.
I
were
did it just
pointing
fine.
We were just pointing out the fact that you're not traveling from point A directly overland to point
Yeah.
B. You're going from point A up to point B across to point C.
Okay.
Also, you need to teleport outside of Gilcrest before you get there because
Why?
where we are right now, there is no ley line.
Yes, there is. We talked about it.
There's a ley line that goes there?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
where we are right now.
I'm not seeing it on the map, that's why.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think a suggestion from me that is that we teleport directly to the sunken flagon and don't. do
Well,
whole-
the issue, I mean, we could, but most Titan places don't appreciate you it's actually illegal to just teleport inside the city.
Yeah, but sunken flagon is like a.
But it's illegal to teleport inside the city.
It
without.
is.
But it's
Isn't it,
illegal to
Casey?
Fly through the city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It's illegal. It's actually illegal to teleport into Titan.
Okay. Never mind.
Wait,
that.
it's
the only-
bypassing the walls.
The only place that is somewhat permitted of it is the green zone. There is actually
We're not technically teleporting, are
there
we?
is actually a grove in the green zone where it's technically a druid's grove, but they do allow arrivals into it. And that's
Oh
really
wait, so
the-
we can?
yeah, the green zone is the only place in Titan that actually permits teleportation.
So you can teleport to the green zone without breaking the law.
Correct.
And the ley line actually goes straight into the green zone.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's part of
Yeah.
why the green zone was put where it was.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
well,
Then,
destination.
yeah, I'll set that as the destination.
Where is my cart, though, Casey?
Your cart is in the vehicles room, basically. They've actually brought it down, and it's in their garage, as it were.
Can it? Can you?
Is it just a cart?
Yeah, I mean, it's
How
a
big is this
30-foot
cart? Because
flying in diameter.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
no, we can't take it.
But Doc,
And
if it's just a
there's
cart,
horses too.
your
It's
cart's
not
bigger
just
than
a cart.
30
There's horses.
How big is it though?
I can carry the
Um,
horses. Or no, I mean, we can.
I
Take
mean,
the
we can
horses with
literally
us.
we can stack up, right? So
I
Yeah.
don't know how big the cart is, but it's like
The
a sort of
cart is-
gypsy cart.
The cart is probably 15 foot long by 9 or 10 foot wide.
Okay.
So
we load the boxes in.
hey, there
Okay.
we go. Yeah.
Yeah, let's take
yeah,
It
okay,
would-
so the boxes in, how much does that take up of the 30-foot?
And we
Well,
on the
load,
cart.
Basically, I'll say if you load the boxes into the cart, and then all of you basically are either on the horses or on the cart or right next to the cart, you will be able to fit everything on.
Okay, well then
So-
there you go.
You're pretty close on to capacity, but you are able to manage it.
I don't think the horses are very good with this though. So
Oh, no,
I
they're
need
probably
to
You
gonna
give
probably
them
don't want to
some
put
sugar
blinders on
cubes.
the horses.
Yeah,
I
blinders.
put blinders on them.
I blind the horse.
Well, let me
Just
get my
snap
knife.
out their eyes real
Let me
quick.
get my knife.
You try the new
We
gun
can
and see if
replace
it would
them.
blind the horses.
You can't fear what you can't see. Haha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
And bear in mind, it is still going to take you.
Well, how far is this place from Titan?
Let me just do the measurement.
It's the indirect
288
way.
miles.
Yeah, it's the indirect way, right?
Yeah.
Being a royal elf, all of my ranges and weights and shit like that are just doubled.
Yeah.
For magic.
Badass.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at about 400 miles.
Yeah, I can.
So you would not have been able to do it, but as a royal elf, with the doubling, you actually can. So it's going to
Yeah.
take you basically a day's travel.
That's good.
As in it's
Give
gonna
us
take-
time to relax some more.
Yeah, it's going to take you like a full day.
Can this is considered a rest? Can you do things? Can you like read a book? Can you attune to an item while you're doing this?
You would be able to attune to an item. Reading a book would be difficult because you are surrounded by a flickering, multicolored rainbow of light.
I'm picturing that Willy Wonka like tunnel thing.
yeah.
Kind of,
Well,
yeah.
I-
Kind
I
of
wanna,
picture Warp Drive, but in multicolor.
Right. I want to speak to. I want to ask Keegan about this hollow projector because he said he could potentially repair it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? How what does he reckon? You know, is it going?
Well, I need me tools, but I suppose I could take a look at it right now, see what kind of work I need to be done.
That'd be great. It's got
Yeah,
a chip,
actually-
so I.
To be fair as well, you could read a book if you were inside the covered wagon, because that would actually block out the light. You would just need a light in the wagon.
You could do that if you want.
But it's fairly full of boxes at the moment.
Natural 20 on the technology roll to see how damaged it was.
It's fairly damaged. Nothing that you can't repair, but you are going to need a couple specialist parts. You figure it will cost you between 20 and 50 gold once you get back to Titan and a standard electronics shop.
Yeah, it's completely doable. 50 gold, done.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I'm ready for you.
I'm interested in seeing what is on this tape.
Yeah,
In that
probably
case,
some freaky shit.
Especially
Like
because it was the guy wearing the riot gear with a flamethrower and the magnetic disruption field. I feel like
Can you imagine if it's the sheriff?
that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
It
he
may
smiled. He smiled. I saw him smile. Thick
it
son of a
may
bitch smile.
if not the sheriff, it may be someone who came here before came to Gilcrest before we did. To see what was going on.
Okay. Is everyone ready? In that case, we should go, right?
Yes.
Yep, you travel. It takes you the majority of a day.
I will attune to my new gun while I do that.
What new gun?
My large gun that with no, fuck nice.
That's not a magical item that you can't attune to?
I will still attune to it, Casey.
You will, yeah.
I lovingly stare at it and
Yes.
You
stroke
will
it.
lovingly stroke the gun.
I feel slightly uncomfortable, but I understand. I understand.
Guys, I'm gonna need to AFK for about 5 minutes, so if anyone needs to grab a
Alright.
drink, now's a good time.
Great.
Right.
Well,
That was
Yeah, no,
my
that-
Casey. It's like, okay, I gotta walk off.
it's getting me hot under the collar.
yeah, exactly. He needs
man.
a cold shower real quick.
Yeah.
I understand.
Alright, I'm gonna go and check on something actually.
I'll be right back to you.
Oh, man.
I forgot to mention that traveling in the Royal is dangerous.
You stupid fuck. That's great. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. For not. And nobody's here, by the way. Except me.
I know.
So that's why you said it.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm legitimately concerned about letting demons understand the Royal, because they could probably fucking like suck it, use it for power.
What, demons? As you mean like the thing in the book?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Well, because it's like latched onto you, and
I don't. The way he said it, I don't think he's on me. I think he's connected, like attuned to me, but at the same time, he's still in the book. So I don't know. I'm really worried about what would happen if I get like greater restoration or like remove curse put on me. You know, where does he go? What happens then?
probably back to the book.
Either back to the book or he gets free.
Yeah, maybe that's what he wants. I mean, okay, is the demon telling you to get cured, or what's it telling? I mean, besides telling you to kill your friends.
Besides kill my friends, he's telling me things like don't tell them, don't ruin the surprise, and you know, all that. And he basically wanted me to be a warlock. Typical Casey stuff.
Yeah, chaos and
Yep.
garbage. It's fucking weird that a chaos spell can be put into a digital spell book, and wouldn't that mean the spell's available online?
Yeah, probably. Somewhere. In the deep web.
I don't fucking know that. God damn it, I hate being a royal mage sometimes. I don't know this shit, but I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone explains the deep web for you, and it's just like, is that like the seven hells? Well, yeah, kinda.
Deep web? Is it like some sort of major spider thing, or what do you mean deep
Is
web?
Lolth?
Yeah, is Lolth involved?
Well, I mean, there's think the abyss.
Yeah.
That's basically 4chan.
Really? So I'm just gonna go on a random guess, but are we talking about the Seven Hells or something?
Nah, I'm talking about.
The deep web in
Seagan.
this. Yeah. And
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, I look forward to try to shoot this gun and see what happens. That's the thing.
It's never gonna go well. It's gonna misfire straight
Not
back in your
into
face.
the royal, you're not shooting it.
Oh no! I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that I want to. I learn by doing.
I wanna take that apart and see what makes it tick.
Ah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
By the way,
No, that'd be a very good idea.
this is a stupid question. I never really did ask you earlier. Is traveling in the world, is it like, do you have a fail-safe kind of thing, or is it guaranteed that you land where you're supposed to?
No, it's a guaranteed thing. The reason it's considered so dangerous is because, like, I mean,
Dangerous?
anything with
You
the
said
royal.
too much.
What do you mean dangerous?
Oh yeah, I would actually like that to be like in just like 1 second before the
Wait,
spell
haven't
goes
we
off.
already traveled?
No, not with this. This is the first time. So right before we travel off with it, he's like, "Oh, and this is fucking dangerous, by the way."
Wait, what? Too late.
Okay.
You're already in the airplane. You can't jump off.
Shit.
Okay, fine.
Like when all these cool magical items and things come up, I'm like, shit. Fuck that! I'm a paladin who's like, no, I will not use magic. Bag of holding, that seems very useful, but no, not for me.
We haven't invented boaty technology yet.
Huh?
Bigger on the inside.
Oh yeah, that comes. A TARDIS comes later.
Well, I actually just realized that I'm also proficient with technology and Tinker's tools, so
Yeah, so am I.
I could
Same.
probably help you out in repairing the holo projector,
Maybe.
or at least observe and see what you do.
I just know things. I don't know how I know them, but I do.
I think we should check. What's the name of the barkeep in the Sunken Flagon?
Durnan.
Durnan. We need to fucking make this place. We need to make our rooms a bit more secure than just a normal tavern door, because my room is starting to look like an arsenal.
Well, no, Durnan's not going to let people in the room.
I understand that.
Yeah, but people may go in the room.
Exactly.
There are, you know, he isn't a god.
well,
You say that. We have had worse.
How do you guys, you know, on these sheets?
Mhm.
How do you guys do your tools? Because the proficiencies thing is all in one box, which
Yeah,
is
just
obvious.
just stick my proficiency on the side there and say.
I add mine to skills. You can add
Yeah.
at the bottom. I just add things like piloting and navigation and so on, and then I just add thieves' tools and shit like that. Also,
Exactly. That's exactly what I do.
How would you what would you use for an instrument? Dexterity?
I would argue.
Well, it depends on the
Uh,
instrument. Wouldn't
yeah.
it?
Like a stringed instrument, sure, but if it's like a lute,
A drum, or like, yeah,
Like a
like a drum. I don't think you need int for that one.
yeah,
okay, thieves' tools, they're dex, right?
sure, yeah, that's Dex.
And then Tinker's tools.
Also Dex. But like repair, it could be intelligence, so
Yeah.
you know what to fix, but it could also be dexterity. So actual
I'll leave
fixing.
it on. I'll
Yeah.
leave it on.
So I don't know. I
I think
usually
that-
just have a shit ton of like variation. Like I have intimidation as charisma and as strength, also. So
Okay.
It's like it depends. It's so. There's nothing that's really set in stone.
That's one ability check modifier. Why is it giving a?
I mean, I would assume it would say, because aren't like instruments in the PHP?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it actually says what. No, I don't think any of the tools actually tell you what to use for them.
Well, that might be in the DMG, huh?
Yeah, I think it just. Wow. I think it just is up to DM decision. Because the idea of the proficiency is that you. So if you're playing cards and you're proficient with cards, you can add your proficiency bonus to when you're playing it.
Yeah, so that's where skills comes into play. So if you're playing cards, you would basically just have a skill called card playing. That's at least what I would have done.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
And then use
I mean,
proficiency for.
If I wasn't proficient with cards, then I would just roll 1d20 plus dex.
Exactly.
If I was trying to play cards, whereas if I was proficient, I would roll 1d20 plus dex plus my proficiency modifier. That's how it's supposed to work in raw. But obviously, that is a really shit proficiency because you're literally getting like a +3 to things that you should be getting a massive bonus to because you have the tools, whereas other people probably don't. You know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't really have a good answer for you.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna put Dex on all 3. I'm on it. Well, I have been eyeing up a cake in my cupboard. And,
Is that a synonym for a girl that's in your cupboard? Hang on.
no.
Oh.
Don't worry, I have a similar problem here.
What? Guys, are you serial killers, all of you? I didn't know there were 3 of us.
No, only on a weekend.
Ah, okay.
I'm back. Sorry, it took a bit longer than
Hey.
No, that's no problem. We had a quick question. How do instruments? What skill does that use? I mean, it depends on the instrument, we assume, right?
Yes.
So, what would say like a pan flute? That'd be Dex.
Well, most instruments are off of your perform.
Oh, it just uses perform.
Well, you need to you purchase instruments like a tool proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have proficiency lute or stringed or woodwinds or something like that. But you could also just make a perform check. Now, the difficulty is going to be easier if you have the specific tool proficiency. But without it, you could still just make a perform check. The DC is just higher.
Right. Okay.
There you go. That's your answer.
Okay, cool.
So,
Well,
Mhm.
while he attunes to his gun, I'm going to clean and maintain all of mine.
You call it that. Okay, cool.
you're going to clean your gun while he's stroking his gun. Got it.
No, not the one gun. All of my guns.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
make it so much better.
Guys, if you want your guns cleaning, get them out and bring them over here.
Yeah, everyone get your guns out and bring them over to Silas.
I'm gonna look a bit concerned at this point.
You gonna spit shine it?
Yeah, boy.
So after a day's psychedelic travel, you find yourselves within the Druid's Grove of the Green Zone of Titan.
We can arrive like an astral caravan, like boom.
And you find yourselves, from the looks of things, somewhere around 2 o'clock in the morning, staring nearly face to... actually, the lead horse is nearly nose to nose with a druid. You can tell it's a druid by the kind of long green ceremonial robes and the large ram antlered helmet that they're wearing. Oi! Shut up!
I get off it and I say, hello, very sorry.
Oi!
We'll take it out of your way. Very sorry.
And this very elderly voice just whispers, "Welcome, travelers, to the Grove of Titan."
Yeah. All right. Weird. I just tip my hat to him and say, "Let's go."
Okay. I take off the blinders of the. Yeah, there we go.
What is the Grove of Titans?
The Green Zone.
Oh yes. I suggest we stop by the Flowing Flagon first. We need to get Silas here a room, so he actually can put some of his stuff in there.
Okay.
And I also need to offload some equipment.
How are we gonna? I mean, we got to get these carts to our room.
I mean, we'll
I mean, we can
take
carry
the
them.
carts. Yeah, we take the cart there, and then I'll and someone else carries them.
Just call a cab?
You guys enjoy that. I'm gonna go walking.
I mean, we are on the carriage, so we'll just go.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Am I aware of the flowing flagon? Is it somewhere I've heard of?
Nearly everyone has heard of the flowing flagon.
Okay.
The flagon, from your perspective, is run by a lunatic.
Yep.
Who claims that he owned a tavern in this exact same spot during the first age of Titan. Yeah. And he went down a well, adventuring into the great underground. And then when he came back out of the well, it was now. And he's
wow. Fascinating. He's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if that's where you guys stay, I guess that's
free rooms are hard to come by here in Titan. The housing market is incredible. It's very expensive here.
How much does a house cost?
If you buy a house here, you become a noble.
Inside these limits, owning land is exorbitantly expensive. If you go just outside the wall, land is fairly cheap. And it's because being a landowner within Titan gets you voting rights within the city.
Right. Okay. Where have I been? Where have I been living?
You've probably been in one of the either apartments or tenements just on the outer edge of the wall.
Okay.
Or you could have actually been in an apartment, like a short-term lease apartment within the wall.
Yeah.
A slumlord has like a big.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah.
Hey. If Roche wants to see my armory, he's welcome to, because that's my entire apartment is guns.
Well, I'm still working on mine, so I mean it's a work in progress. Still putting up pictures, taking them down, hanging up guns instead.
I do want to at some point take a trip to my apartment.
Okay.
But obviously not right now.
Certainly. So you're heading towards the flagon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're heading that way, everyone roll me a perception check.
Passive 23.
Passive 23. Yes, I know.
Right. You have eyes of a fucking god.
Yeah.
So Roach.
Yeah.
Roach.
Yeah.
Have you seen this new thing on my tablet here?
Is it naked pictures of... No, it's not. Okay, yes. No? What's that?
No.
Right,
so, look, so he said that we went there to there. I'm just pointing where we were on the map. Mm-hmm. And in between there is like this ley line. It's like this underground zone where you can magically travel from A to B. So I've mapped the first part of where it is ley lined. And I'm thinking that if I map all of them, I can use this ability that my master taught me to travel along them.
More magic.
You should be careful with this magic stuff. I know that you're essentially magic yourself, but you know.
What do you mean magic myself?
Well, you're blue.
What do you mean?
Well, you're blue.
Yeah.
What?
Well, yeah.
And you're white.
You're right. You know. He's right, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Silas,
yes.
As you are traveling down the road, you notice along the edge of the road, where it looks like a newsstand or whatever, has thrown out a number of what looks like possibly today's newspaper, and a headline catches your eye in big font across the top. Dwarves seal gates.
Hey, Keegan.
What?
Take a look at this headline. What do you make?
You
of it.
jump off the cart and go grab one of the papers?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a paper up to him.
Alright.
I take it.
And that's the first paragraph of the story, basically.
Numbers.
Oh, son of
Uh-oh.
bitch.
The
what's-
dwarves are doing what they usually do, burying in deeper in their holes.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Oh boy.
What?
All right. What is it? What do they mean by a war on two fronts?
What do you mean, Aiden? Do they always do this?
No. We don't always do this.
Oh, I didn't think-
How many times have they done this?
Once.
More than 50%.
okay.
What do they mean by a war on two fronts?
Well, they're fighting on left and right.
No, I don't mean literally, Blue Boy. I mean, who were they fighting?
Hey, I'm Zephyr.
All right.
Thank you.
Who were they fighting?
Look, it's a little known fact that the dwarves are being attacked from below.
Below.
I.
Probably the Drow, or the Durgar, or the Illithid. Who knows? There's a lot of people down there.
Okay. And what is the war on the other front?
I don't know. Obviously, the dwarves are smarter than all of you,
Okay.
and apparently, they're also smarter than I am, because I don't even know what they're talking about.
Interesting.
That's very straightforward of you, Keegan.
Well, it's likely that they're facing the same chaotic war that the rest of the other Steel Cities are fighting.
Right.
That seems very likely.
They don't want to be attacked by the humans in their stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't want humans in my stuff either, so I can definitely.
Hey, we're not all that bad, all right? Some of us are very progressive. I'm learning Elvish.
And some of us are blue.
You're not a human, Zephyr.
Oh no, they told me I was this thingy.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay. Anyway,
I care.
I Keegan. Maybe I don't know how the city is going to react or has been reacting to all this, but maybe have you got a HUD or something? Just.
Is it bad that they're
What?
closing? That doesn't seem very...
I don't know, but I'm not
Why-
going to risk it.
What do you mean by a HUD?
Like something to cover your head with. Cover your.
Oh, a hood.
A hood.
Why?
Sorry.
It's not like the dwarves are like enemies of Titan.
They're simply stealing away, preparing for an inevitable conflict that the others are progressing
I don't
rapidly.
like how you say that, stealing away. They're just shutting doors. That's all they're doing.
All right. Well, either way, I think you should cover up because we don't know how people are going to react after all this news.
Yeah, they're gonna react. Oh, hey, look, it's a dwarf.
Yes,
They just
which-
shut
which-
their gates, didn't they? Oh yeah, look at that.
Which may
Who cares?
be good or it may be bad.
I don't understand. It's not like there's a race war going on.
Well, that's exactly what I don't want to happen.
Why would there be a race war? Because the dwarves seal themselves
I don't
into
know.
the city.
Why are the dwarves sealing themselves?
Because they don't want to fight anybody.
Okay, which may be seen as, oh, they're fortifying themselves because they're getting ready to fight us. That's
What?
yes.
Are you
That's
mad?
ridiculous. You don't
all right.
you don't openly fortify yourself unless you're intending to push another person into war,
They
which
say
they've not done.
they're literally saying, "Look, guys, I don't want to fight all of you. I'm gonna shut the doors now. Goodbye."
It's
Which
what
some
they did
people
in
will
the
not
first
like.
war.
Which some
It's what
people
they
will
did
not
in the
like.
first war.
Yeah, the people that want to go to war with them, maybe.
Exactly. So you're a dwarf, and they may not like you. So I don't want that to happen.
How about that's just
You
a
think I'm
risk
just
that
going
we...
to get stabbed in the streets?
I don't know. That's why it's a risk I don't want to take.
I don't
been
want
in
you to get
Titan
stabbed
for
in the
years.
Silas, I understand that you were in the drunk tank back at Gilcrest, but this dwarf has actually handled his ale quite well. I've never seen him once in prison for drunkenness, so I think he can handle himself.
I have been here
Okay.
many years. I'm a
Do what you want.
I'm
It's
a
fine.
well-known member of the community.
That's great. That's great.
Well, of the dwarven community.
Apparently, I am the...
community. There aren't many dwarves in Titan, no.
Okay. I'll be... Apparently, Silas is the only person that understands how stupid people can be, but okay.
Yeah, it'd be pretty stupid to stab someone in the middle of
Yeah.
daylight.
Yeah, and it happens. It happens. So,
Someone is overhearing this conversation. Oh, that's shit. I'll put it there.
no, that's fine. That's fine. But if things go south because you're a dwarf, I'm not getting involved.
That's fine. You don't have to. I can defend myself.
Right.
I don't expect you to.
Keegan, you
Yes.
have my support.
Thank you, Zephyr. You're a good boy.
No,
No, what? What was that?
I said I'm a good man, not a good
Oh,
boy.
Sure.
They told me that when you turn 16, you're allowed to vote. So
Oh,
I am.
When you're
And-
of the service.
And they said Mortimer Blakes went into the news. Curse him. Went into the news and he said that when you're 16, you can vote and you should vote for him. I won't.
If you own land.
I won't. Because
You
I don't
own
own
land?
land.
Yeah.
Because I don't own land.
okay. So I think we all need a drink after all of this.
I really do. I've been through so much. I need a drink.
Okay. You do after a bit more time of traveling down the road, which is fairly empty considering it's 2 in the morning. You do arrive at the Flowing Flagon. This is a very kind of old-looking building. Even those of you who are aware of it, who know that it was not actually built as long ago as Dugan would like people to think. It was made to look older than it is. But it is a very classic-looking tavern. You enter, and you see a fairly empty room. It is a weeknight, so most people have already headed home. But the tavern is still open. Durnan is not behind the bar. You do see a young human woman who have been here before know as one of his night barkeeps. And the tavern is otherwise empty, except for one young half-orc who is sitting on a table by himself, appears to be drinking and staring down at the newspaper, which, in addition to the story about the dwarves that caught the headlines on it, you also did notice had a number of stories in it in regards to both the terrorist actions to the south and rumors of cult activity and disappearing people that seem to have leaked into the news.
I immediately go over to the bar stool, jump up on one of the bar stools and say, "Get me a drink and make it really, really heavy.
And she nods and she heads off to grab you a drink.
Right. I'm just gonna stop by my room real quick and be right back with you guys. Just to, I'm gonna put away my heavy iron rifle in the, like, on the wall. Like, I guess he starts hammering on. Like, hope Duran forgives me. And then he's gonna also put the outer gun there, and he also gonna put the. Oh yeah, and I've already put my original Sword of Order there. So currently I only have my pistol. I have my Sword of Order, the X13, belt-fed chain gun, and the large gun. Is that reasonable to carry around?
Yeah, you're pretty much at your limit there, but...
Do you guys see this walking rust tank over here? He's got 8 cannons on his back.
Oh yeah, and I also put the flamethrower in the corner.
Alright, Keegan...
Oh, you're not going to keep that one in your underarm slot there?
Keegan...
Yeah.
Hey, Tay, what's going on, man?
As you are sat at the bar, Keegan, you notice that the half-orc stands up and begins walking over towards you.
I am. I just sort of look at him. Someone just farted. Sounded like it.
So the half-orc approaches the bar.
Oh!
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 You again.
Ah!
There's another fucking surprised person coming.
Yes.
I mean, Jamie's going to be pissed now that Tay's back.
That's what Casey said a few days ago. Oh god, I got used to...
She already made a character for the Tuesday game, didn't she?
I have no idea because she hasn't talked to me at all. So yeah.
Oh, she hasn't even...
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
So, let me take a moment to look.
You're such an ass, Casey.
Also, it sounds like you're using like the laptop microphone or something, or a
Very
webcam
echoey.
microphone.
Let me fix that, because that's always an issue.
How have you been
So-
anyway, Taylor?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Oh, is that better?
Yes.
Much better.
Much better.
Hey,
Much
Yeah.
better.
that crisp sound.
There we go. Yeah, Skype always defaults to the laptop, not my headphones.
Oh.
Because he approaches whoever's at the bar.
Which is the dwarf, Keegan.
Yes. It's been a while since I've played and actually had to talk to people.